Fans and loved ones are grieving the loss of Canadian Broadway actor Nick Cordero. Cordero died yesterday in a Los Angeles hospital from coronavirus complications. He was only 41 and he leaves behind his wife, Amanda, and their one-year-old son, Elvis. Well, with that, let's bring in the CBC's entertainment reporter, Jelena Adzik, who is in Toronto with more. You know, this is such a sad story, Jelena, especially for those who loved and followed Nick Cordero's life and career. What do we know about his death?
Yeah, this is something that is terribly tragic, not just because of the young age, 41, which you mentioned, but also that this person was so physical. He was a star on Broadway. He was nominated for a Tony. He was someone who was known to be bombastic and be energetic and dance and loved to perform. There you get a look at him. He was known as playing tough guys on Broadway. He had shows such as Waitress, A Bronx Tale, and Bullets Over Broadway. He's someone who grew up in Hamilton, Ontario, in the West End. He attended Ryerson University in Toronto, specifically for acting, and he always had a dream of, moving to Los Angeles and eventually playing at big time on Broadway as well in New York. And so he was making that dream happen. His wife, Amanda Klutza, you get a look at her and their young son. This is just something that is so tragic for anyone who's been following it for at least 90 days. His wife has been posting, trying to get him to be cognizant of her, of the room, regain consciousness in many cases. This is someone who, after being infected with coronavirus, he ended up having a really, really tough, big string of complications, all kinds of problems. He had been on a ventilator. He was unconscious. He had his right leg amputated. A double lung transplant was being explored, and he had many strokes, blood clots. The list really goes on and on. And so I'm going to give you a look at a statement from his wife, who has been incredibly positive throughout this whole entire ordeal, trying to get people to dance and raising money, trying to help in any way that she could to try to bring him back to life in the hospital. She'd show him videos. Part of her statement that she shared says that she's, God has another angel in heaven now. She talked about her darling husband passing away. And she let people know that he was surrounded in love by his family and singing and praying as he gently passed away. And she said, of course, that she's hurting everywhere and she just feels broken. She can't imagine a life without him, that he was such a bright light. There were so many other people for whom he was also a bright light. Other people in the industry, for example, Zach Braff ended up becoming quite close, a friend of the family's, and he ended up posting a statement that effectively said that, I can honestly tell you I've not met a kinder human being. COVID doesn't care about the purity of the soul or the goodness in your heart. And Zach Braff went on to say that he is going to take care of his family, the wife and the child, financially, saying that you will have nothing to worry about or to want for in terms of, what you need in life. But it's absolutely devastating, Michael, absolutely.
Yeah, really heartbreaking to hear it. And again, so young. And he was really someone that many in the entertainment industry knew and who many were rooting for while he was trying to fight off COVID-19.
Yeah, absolutely. Michael, let me share with you something that a whole bunch of Broadway stars put together. And again, remember, this is all in hopes that his wife would then show him this video and that he would somehow come out of his state and condition and heal and get better. So this is various Broadway stars, colleagues, and some that he knows, some that he doesn't. And they all put together a song that is his song that he wrote. And they played that for him and they put this online a while ago. Have a listen.
Come on, Nick.
It's all right, live your life like you got one night, live your life.
Such a beautiful, heartfelt, and uplifting song. And a lot of people are posting today that this is a reminder for anyone who can wear a mask. Please do.
Jelena, thank you.